wa bilu emilia gada godo uru nota mata gbonka ona agbonka ona o awatana yala le yawo yeku
nígbà tí náà wẹ̀ náà lójó arákùn tí náà lójó sọ̀rọ̀ tí o.
mọ́gà ní Jésù
Bàbára àmàṣà àwọn obìnrin náà wò bá wọn. Bàbára àmàṣà o. Ọjà ṣe pé fún ọmọ ẹ̀ o.
My name is Jose Kingsley, also known as MC Babake. You are here with me with Excellent His TV, all the way from Spain. We are live here in the northeast local government area of Edo State, the heartbeat of Edo State. And I will tell you why are we here. We are here to grade the occasion, to celebrate an icon, a man of phenomenon, a man that is born to lead, a man that is born to an excellent. It's no other person than Prince and Mrs. Fredrick Omweke, who today they are celebrating their golden jubilee anniversary, who is celebrating their birthday and who have been married for years to celebrate their birthday. Please, ladies and gentlemen, you are with us here because we are here to celebrate an icon who has really distinguished himself among others. It is not easy to have a golden jubilee. It is not easy to be with your wife from youth, and even when you are old, you are still with your wife. So, ladies and gentlemen, watch out because this ceremony is going to be a great one. Thank you very much.
This is my money.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, and you're welcome. Please, ma'am, I want you to put your hand on the knife.
Put your hand
On the knife.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want them to cut the cake like that. As at 1971, on the 2nd of April, our mom, daddy, our priest took a good step to find a beautiful bride. And today, the outcome of the bride has shown himself. And you are viewing from afar, you are seeing from afar the goodness which the Lord God Almighty has placed on these two families. And before they do the cutting of the cake, you face your husband will face you. Mama, leave your two hands.
Baba? Listen to me. No, mommy, no, don't worry, one hand is okay.
I know we are Christians. We are going to stand and pronounce Jesus. J-E-S-U-S.
And I'm telling you directly, as it happened in East and Northeast local government area, Uromi of Edo State, this is the live cutting of the cake. We can see the man and the woman bubbling, jostling, and putting a smile on their face to show you how happy they are today. That is to tell you that today has been a great day in their life, celebrating the 50 years they have been in marriage, that they have been husband and wife. It has been wonderful, it has been scintillating, it has been really interesting. This is cutting of the cake, and you can see priest there, our darling priest, with his amiable wife, celebrating, putting a smile on their face, and showing happiness and joy. Yes, with his son-in-laws and the children, all together with them in the cutting of the cake. God bless you, sir, and God bless you, man. More grace to your elbow. It is not easy, and it is not easy to be easy, because you can see them, 72 years birthday. You won't believe that this man is even up to 72 years, and he's still young, as if he's just 18 years old. Daddy, you are jumping, hustling, and celebrating the day. It's your day. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Excellent His TV, all the way from Spain, happening live here in Uromi. And as you can see, Daddy has just cut the cake, and I believe that all the items that are following now is the cutting of the cake. Thank you very much. In this event today, We have a lot of food to eat. We have a lot of water to drink. We have a lot of drinks to take. And as you can see, the people that are in charge in serving the food, they are doing justice to ensure that the guests and the visitors, they are well entertained. I will tell you, our daddy being prepared today is here to host every citizen, every person in Uromi to ensure that they enjoy themselves to the fullest. Because as you can see, from my left to my right, people are eating and they are flexing, they are enjoying themselves. Thank you very much. This is the interesting segment where the mama, I call her mama because that is the mother of the house, is feeding the husband. It's like starting from beginning again, the process. The love that was interesting about 50 years ago. And I will tell you, it's scintillating. And you can see how she is designing the cake. That is to show the respect in a salon. So she is moving out to the chamber to go and feed the darling husband. And this will be an interesting moment. This one will be a wonderful moment. And she is being supported by her children and by everybody. She walked and moved forward majestically and with a direction that the man is actually absolutely hungry, waiting for the dinner to be served. And the food is about to served. And it's served in respect. And it's served with care. And it's served with patience. And it's served with love. That is to tell you, that is what will give an absolute and maximum satisfaction. And you can see that the eyes, that is wonderful. And I can see Daddy is enjoying the meal because the meal is very delicious. Please, Daddy demand for water. This is the most intriguing part of everything. Oh no, look at the way the water is being served. And the man is ready, taking the glass water with a sip. What a wonderful meal. What a wonderful meal. I believe this is what we call reciprocal. You feed me, I feed you. It is not the turn of the man to feed the wife. And you could see, with a kiss of love, we show that the food will be delicious. All right. That is a kiss of love. That is good. That is good. That is good. And you could see, expecting Mama to take the food in with a proper digestion. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, and my amiable viewers, you can see the feeding, which was very interesting and intriguing. You saw how Mama feed Papa and how Papa feed Mama. In English, we call that one a reciprocal. It was a well-reciprocated issue, and it was a well-reciprocated event. And I will tell you, every food that is fed with love give you what we call maximum satisfaction. Thank you very much. It was an intriguing. I fell in love. It's like I should get young again. I should never get old because I want my wife to feed me like that. Thank you very much. We are still on Excellent His TV, all the way from Spain, live in Uromi. Thank you very much. I have the great opportunity to be speaking with our great guest, who is going to tell us a little bit of what he has experienced here. Hello, sir. You are welcome. It's my pleasure to speak with you, sir. Please, sir, can we meet you, sir?
Yeah, God bless you. By the grace of God, my names are Chief Dr. Fredrick Ebason, the Atanakpa one of Uromi Kingdom. I'm the president of South Traditional Doctor in Nigeria. By the grace of God, I'm from this kingdom, Uromi Kingdom. We are all very happy to be here. This man is our brother, he's a great man. You can see we are no more, we are celebrating. This my brother is very close to me, close to the palace. Number two is a priest. You can see as a chief, I represent His Royal Highness, the Onoje of Uromi Kingdom. By the grace of God, he went to somewhere else, which his chiefs came to represent him today. Just because the man is from the royal palace, we now came to celebrate the birthday and the every by the grace of God.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. That was a very good speech. But we just want a word or two words from you, sir. What will you have to say about this, what you are experiencing today? Because
we are going to learn from this. Everybody is going to learn from this. What you sow, that is what you are going to reap. They started marriage early. They are now ending it through old age. It's very important. If you are alive, you need to enjoy yourself. It's more better than you die before your children begin to carry big musician. We are all happy to be here by the grace of God. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You see a guest there displaying his pleasure. He's been satisfied for a philanthropist like Prince and Mrs. Fredrick O.Ehiagwina. Thank you very much. We are still on tour interviewing more guests. God bless you. And please, we are meeting our guest today. Hello, sir. Please, can we meet you, sir?
Yes, I'm Dr. Matthew Kwode. I'm the son-in-law to Prince Fredrick O.Ehiagwina.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, please, am I using this opportunity to ask you, who is Prince Ehiagwina to you?
Okay, Prince Ehiagwina is a father. He's a father to me. Someone I've known for over 28 years. We've been in a relationship, and it's a very flourishing one.
All right. Thank you, sir. In this great occasion, he is celebrating his 50 years being in marriage. A wonderful marriage blessed with children, blessings with riches and everything you could think about. And today, in conjunction, marking his 72nd birthday. Sir, please, what do you have to say about that, sir?
Oh, it's awesome. Very awesome. You know, it's a kind of a day we all wish to mark in our life. It's a very landmark milestone in his life. You know, for 50 years in marriage, and of course 72 years on planet Earth. It's not easy. It takes the grace of God, the Lord who has taught us to number our days. Today is celebrating 72. That is awesome. It's what we live to expect. And of course you can still see him still bouncing, you know, full of life. And well, like one of my friends was saying, that we wish to see age 80, 90, 100, and of course we will celebrate 105. You know, he's very active, and of course we have to be God giving us grace and strength to follow suit as he goes forward.
Thank you very much, sir. It was my great pleasure speaking with one of the in-law who has told us that this man has been amiable and has been excellent in his dealing. We are seeing on Excellent His TV live as it's happening. Let's go on as we move on to our next guest. Thank you very much. We are from Excellent TV all the way from Spain. And I tell you, we are live here in Uromi because a great man is actually celebrating today. Sir, please, can we meet you, sir?
I'm Prince Peter Wagbale, Knight of Semolumba.
Hello, sir. You are welcome, sir. It was a pleasure actually speaking with you. I think I've met you sometimes before, but I know seeing you alone shows that the greatness in you, sir. Sir, please, can you tell us who is actually Prince Fredrick?
Well, Fred is a man who was a boy. He became a husband and a father, and today, grandfather. So he's a man of multiple parts, a very hard-working man, a man who took to personal industry and into fashion designing and became a legend in that field. Today, he has trained many who also are now legendary in their own choosing career. Today, God has blessed him with age. He's celebrating 72 years. Very uncommon. And today, he has successfully marked the year 50 in marriage. That means, in a harmonious one, a very friendly wife, and of course, a very productive wife. Without which, he couldn't have attained 50 years. To celebrate 50 years, golden, means that he has more 50 years to live.
Thank you very much, sir. Please, sir, more questions, sir. Please, what do you have to say to Prince Fredrick and the amiable wife?
Well, they are a legitimate example to the upcoming children. They are also an example to those who are facing challenges and frustration in marriage. That looking at this family, they can overhaul their position. A changed situation, a hopeful situation, and of course a very passionate situation. That with the Ehiagwina, the Prince Ehiagwina and his wife, those who are finding challenges in their marriage can I emulate them and remain. Because there's no marriage without bitterness, but at the end of it is sweetness. And that's what I'm sharing today.
Right. Thank you very much, sir, for speaking with Excellent Ehis TV. God bless you, sir. It was a pleasure. This is Excellent Ehis TV. Please, we are still speaking with another guest who is about to tell us more things than what he has experienced and what he has known about Prince, who has been a man of exemplary life. So, sir, please, can we meet you, sir?
My name is Alhaji Muhammad Abubakar.
You are welcome, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, please, who is Prince Fredrick to you?
Prince Fredrick, popularly known as Fredisco. His company, Fredisco Nigeria Limited, is my friend. We got to know ourselves as far back 1977. When I came back from England as a young tailor, and he was a young tailor here, while he was making waves here in Nesa Central, I was making my wave in Auchi, Edo North. That was how, you know, they say the best of the same feather flock together. That was how we got to know ourselves through garments that people were wearing. Who made this one? They said Jofremo, Nigeria Limited. They say, who made this one? They said Muhammad and Rose. Then he came to locate me in Auchi and we became friends. So ever since, we have been on. He's a great man.
Thank you very much, sir. That is good, sir. It's nice to hear that, sir. But I pray that one day I should wear your design, sir. Tell us what you have experienced today. This man is celebrating his 72nd birthday and at the same time marking a golden jubilee. In other words, he has been in marriage for good 50 years. Sir, what do you have to tell them, please?
Well, live a good life. Try and love thy neighbor as thyself. I think Fredisco was a very good man. I live a good life. And I think that is why God has protected him till this stage, that is enjoying him 72 years birthday and 50 years of marriage. And I'm glad to tell you that I'm 72 years too.
Congratulations, sir. That is good to hear, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure speaking to you, sir. God bless you, sir, and longevity of life, sir. Thank you very much. We are back again. And as you can see, people are enjoying themselves because this is a celebration to remember. So thank you very much, sir, because I'm speaking with another guest here. Sir, please, can we meet you, sir?
I'm Honorable Godi Okorwele. We are here in this very ceremony to present with our brother who is doing his marriage anniversary of 50 years. So everywhere is good. We are enjoying it. So there's no problem. We are all with him.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Please, sir, one more question, please. What will you tell the family? What exemplary life can you deduce from this scenario?
I wish them good luck, more days, more years ahead of them. Thank you very much.
Thank you much, very sir. It's a time pleasure speaking with you, sir. God bless you, sir. Sir, what's about Tarama?
Fred, O.Ehiagwina, O.Ehiagwina, and the mother of the Bible. We take dinner, we said, we will not. We take dinner, said, I don't know, so again.
Okay. I believe you will enjoy best. Abusa, Excellent Ehis TV. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. We are still on the move. We are still interviewing people. We are still interviewing guests because, as you can see from my back, people are enjoying themselves. Thank you very much.
And Mr. and Mrs. Osezele Izeboku Amikegbe of Ubierumoke, both of Esa Northeast local government area, Uromi, Edo State, respectively. He started his primary education at the then LA School, New O.Ehiagwina Primary School, Ifandion Uromi, in 1958 to 1962, and proceeded to the then Anglican Modern School. His dreams to obtaining a Western education was short-lived, due to the parents' inability to meet the financial needs of a Western education. This led to his withdrawal in 1964, just after a year in the modern school. Immediately, he chose an apprenticeship in photography with the hope to becoming a professional photographer. This was also shepherded by the lack of finance, as the parents would not be able to acquire a camera for him at the end of his training. Then he opted for tailoring apprenticeship, and this was supported by the parents because there were the option of hiring a sewing machine in the event of not being able to afford one at the end of his training. The apprenticeship of tailoring agreement was made with the late Mr. O.Ehiagwina of blessed memory of O.Ehiagwina Urumi in 1964 to 1967. Prince Fredrick O.Ehiagwina, not satisfied with the training under late Mr. O.Ehiagwina, who specializes in sewing of trousers, shirts, and native wears only, he furthered his training from 1967 to 1969 under the tutorage of late Mr. Godfrey Agboese, also of blessed memory, who hails from Ara Urumi, where he was trained as suit specialist, and after his freedom, he worked under his master for 1 year compulsory service. Prince Fredrick O.Ehiagwina officially started his trade in 1970 with the registered name Fredrick International as a professional fashion designer. Prince O.Ehiagwina, in the quest for his professionalism and specialty in his chosen career, went for further training in Lagos, Nigeria, with Copperfield Fashion Designers Company for 6 months, where he was trained as a specialist in choirs and academic gowns, etc., etc. In 1981, having excelled in his profession, he incorporated his business into Jifremo Nigeria Limited with a division of civil engineering for building and constructions, a division of fashion designers and laundry services, with yet a division of drink sales with manufacturers representatives. Fredrick O.Ehiagwina, despite being a man of wide expertise, also he is a man of inestimable values with a successful family life. Prince Fredrick O.Ehiagwina got married on the 2nd of April 1971 at the tender age of 22 years to a woman of admirable values, Mrs. Felicia Owadena, the able daughter of late Mr. and Mrs. Sunday Azba of Idigun Amedokiam Urumi, now Mrs. Felicia Owadena Ehiagwina. Prince and Mrs. Fredrick O.Ehiagwina has been fruitfully blessed with children and grandchildren. Marriage, they say, is not a bed of roses. And having been together for these years, being through thick and thin in the wilderness of life, I urge you all to accelerate and pray for us and with us to God, who is in his infinite mercies, goodness, has blessed our togetherness for these 50 years. God bless you all in Jesus' name. Amen.
We are celebrating 50. In the next 7 months, I will also celebrate the same 50. Meaning that we have been together for this year. Let me tell you one thing. This young lady, no, I come with me. I'm staying with her for these 50 years. This one I've been with this lady for 50 years. Same girl. Somebody say girl. For 50 years. For 50 years. Put your hands together for Jesus and for them. I want to say a few things before I pray for them. We both live together. We are tenants to the same landlord. He was downstairs, I was upstairs. I like the trade, he liked the trade. We are so significant resemblance. And he was married a little earlier than me in the same house. I married later in the same house. We were both producing children. She was producing female children, I was producing female children. Are you hearing what I'm saying? We were happy with our wives. Some people are producing children, they are not happy with their wives. We are having about 2, I will be having number 1. We say I want to 5, and I will tell you how much he had. He has so many female children too. At night we have male children, meaning that we are not lacking anywhere. My research in female children, they are the best children that take care of parents at the end of the day. Either you believe me or not, either you like me or not, I am happy with my female children. He is also happy with his own female children. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Yes. Anytime a man is having children and female, you are not of his wife. Thinking that is the one giving him the children. He forgot that if the children gave the one will bring it out. If the mother don't have the child, you blame the woman. It's the woman that is the cause of not having children. If you are having female children, you blame the woman. It's the woman that is giving you female children. What is wrong with female children? Nothing. What is wrong with our Nigerians? What is wrong with my research? I found out female children are all over the world. Female children are all over the world. If you have to take them to school. Train them. Very well. Today, we were both 10, 50 years ago. Today we are landlords all over the world. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Yes. All over the world. There's no, we were 2 young boys in this town. We have gone around the world. I have gone over 5 continents of the world. He has gone all over the world too. Who took us there? The female children. Clap your hands for female children. God bless them. Woman is not the fault of having female children. Female children are children. Given by God. Given by God. They take care of children, parents at the end of the day. Male children are also good. Put your hand for male children. No one should be looked unto. I talk about them. And the man about them. Which can, listen, let me tell you another one. For this year, he was not tired of his wife. Some people are tired of one wife. And the long year, I'm going to give by. For this year, he is not tired of the same wife. See how beautiful they are. When the man is too handsome, he calls him beautiful. Today, the man and his wife, they are beautiful. Is it not beautiful?
Yes.
And young. 2 years ago, she celebrated her 70th birthday. Wow. People thought she was my daughter. They didn't know she's my wife. Because is it too young? It's like it's younger than they call her my daughter. But 70 years.
Wow. Hey.
Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Yes.
She has taken care of me all these years. I can stand tall with her. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I'm gonna pray for you.
And since we have been seeing processional dances where Papa and Mama has been rocking the floor, sir, please, can we meet you, sir?
Yeah, God is faithful. So I knew him many years ago. He's a good friend of mine. So I was invited and I see him that what the drastic decision and what take place here today, and he really encouraged. And I believe that God will wish them more long life in the anniversary. In Jesus' name.
All right, thank you, sir. I still need to ask you some questions, sir. Sir, please, can you tell us what moral lesson we are going to learn on this?
Yeah. The moral lesson is it's good for you to have a good understanding with your wife and be patient and love one another so that the marriage can be able to proceed and become a good marriage end. Yeah.
All right, thank you, sir. Please, can we know who is speaking with us, sir? Your name, sir?
By the grace of God, my name is Apostle Joshua Etafo, the senior pastor of Liberty with Fire Power Ministry.
Apostle, it was a pleasure speaking with you. God bless you. Thank you, sir. And God bless you. This is Excellent TV. We are still on. We're still enjoying. We look at all sides. You could see the women of excellence actually processing it. And looking here, you see people, they are enjoying themselves, they're flexing themselves. That's how to show how great this occasion is, how excellent this occasion has been. And there is a good man I need to speak with, and I must not forget, because a respect is given to those who deserve it. All right, I believe he's expecting his greetings of visitors. So thank you, sir. God bless you. Then I want to speak with my another guest who has been wonderful. Hello, sir.
My name is O.Ehiagwina, Esquire.
You're welcome, sir. So, sir, what can you tell us about this event, sir?
It's colorful, it's wonderful. It's celebrating a lifetime. It's not easy to do your golden jubilee. 50 years of marriage is not a joke. Then celebrating 2 years, it's God's grace. It's wonderful.
Thank you, sir. Sir, please, I want to ask you a question. For the young ones, what message do you think that this man is sending to the society at large?
The message I can tell the young ones coming up is that slow and steady wins the race. Just be cautious, be patient, and persist in whatever you do. It's not about rushing. Nowadays you have children going for rituals and trying to make money before their time. It's a gradual process. They pay their dues. That's why they are celebrating today.
Thank you, sir. Please, last question, please, sir. Will you tell us, were you entertained? Were you treated? Do you feel at home, sir?
Yeah, we were entertained and we are still being entertained.
Thank you very much, sir. It's a pleasure speaking with you, sir. Thank you, sir. right, good evening.
Good evening.
I believe with seeing the joy and the smile in your face, I mean today means special to you.
So special.
Oh, please, can we meet you?
Yeah, I'm Dr. Mrs. O.Ehiagwina.
Okay. Who is Prince Fredrick to you?
Oh, he's my wonderful son. Words cannot even describe how he is to me. He's a father like no other to me. Yeah, he's my father.
Okay.
A wonderful man. Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us what this lesson, as a growing up daughter, as a doctor, what you have learned through your father?
This lesson, this 50th anniversary, that is Golden Jubilee celebration, has taught me that love can actually work. When both parties come together, make the right choices, when both parties are patient with each other, love actually works. Although there is a misconception that it's so hard to stay in marriages these days, but from their example, I feel like it's very, very possible. So I'm so proud of them. I look up to them because I'm just a day old in my marriage, and I really pray to God to achieve, to go far, just like what they've done. So they're like a mentor. They've shown me, they've lived by example, and I believe that by the grace of God, I'm also going to witness 50 years in my marriage. Just as they have.
All right, thank you very much. More questions, please. So please, what message do you have for your dad and your mom?
I just want, first of all, I want to tell my dad thank you, because he played a major role in sustaining this marriage to this moment. Unlike some men, marriage is not just a bed of roses. A lot of things happen. Couple are meant to quarrel, they are meant to fight, but for him to put that maturity, to put everything under control, for him to tolerate my mother's excesses, for him to be understanding, for him to know that this marriage can work if he puts a lot of effort, is something that I really admire about him. He's a very great dad. He brought us up well. He trained us to the zenith. He took up his responsibilities. I can never wish for any other dad, and I'm so glad God gave him to me as my dad, and I just want to appreciate him today. That's why you saw me dancing, singing, because a lot of marriages that has crashed, that they started together, they are no more. A lot of people started with them even before them, but they are not here today. But my parents were able to sustain it till this time. So I'm so glad. I want to appreciate him, even my mom as well. A lot of circumstances, things happened that would have led her to leave. But because of the love, because of her children, she endured, she stayed. But today, look at where they are all happy. So I admire them a lot. I'm really proud to be their daughter. So more grace to their ego.
All right, thank you very much. I believe you heard from the daughter who has actually spoke at length, who have told us the significant impact that the dad has made in her life. And I believe even me as a young growing man, I have learned some lessons today which I believe I will take home to imbibe. Thank you very much. This was a nice time speaking to you. You are welcome, doctor.
Thank you.
This is Excellent His TV. My name is Osei Kingsley speaking to you. Please, sir, please, can we meet you, sir?
Okay, my name is Dr. Steve O.Ehiagwina. I'm from Ikuka local government in Ogun State.
All right, thank you, sir. Sir, I believe you are here for a purpose. What is that purpose why you are here, sir?
Today, being 12th of February, we are here to celebrate Mr. and Mrs. O.Ehiagwina on their 50th anniversary of their wedding, and of course to celebrate the great man at 72 years of the day.
That's good. There is a lesson I have learned here, or there is a story I was told. I want you to please portray this in our life existence.
Okay, what it means is that love conquers all. Life is not a journey of roses, and I believe when somebody says they've been together for 50 years, that speaks a lot of volume. A lot of things has gone in between, but at the end of the day, they're here to celebrate. We are here to know what they've gone through. It just showed that we have to put everything we have to do to make a relationship succeed. And now we are celebrating here today.
Thank you, sir. During the course of interviewing your wife, who actually told me that she's just a day old in her marriage, and even without being told, seeing your smile, seeing your posture, it seems to me that I don't need a prophet to tell me that you are the husband. Are you telling me this is what we are going to experience in your marriage life?
Okay, of course, yes. You know, there's everything in everybody's life. You have to have somebody you have to look up to. There's somebody that will mentor you, somebody you look up to, somebody you can copy. And there's nothing bad in copying somebody, but don't copy the wrong ones. Who would like to celebrate 50 years in marriage? That's wonderful. And so I look forward to celebrate 50 years marriage too, wherever it comes. And I just believe that God will also help us to achieve that. It's beautiful, and I tell you, it's amazing.
Right. Thank you very much. It was a nice time speaking with you, sir. Doctor, you're welcome, sir. I believe you enjoyed yourself in Europe.
Oh, yes, I'm doing that. It's
right.
great.
Yeah.
And I'll be here again.
Okay,
thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir. All right, thank you very much. Just speaking with one of the in-law who has actually emptied his vessel, and you can see a smile on his face. That is how to tell you how comfortable, how happy he is to marry from Fredrick family. Is to tell you this man has really affected life positively. Thank you very much. We are still on the move, we are still working, and we are still interviewing our guests. God bless you.
Prince Fredrick O.Ehiagwina.
Thank you, sir. Sir, what you have done today is the first in town. You are celebrating your 72nd birthday in conjunction with your 50th anniversary in marriage. Sir, what led to this? Can you tell us, please?
Well, actually, it's 51 years now. You know, Golden Jubilee started from 50. It's planned by God. I have no power of my own. So for you to see a husband and wife survive 50 years is because of patience, forgiveness. Otherwise, if you don't have these two, you cannot succeed in attaining 50 years. Man and woman, both of us, like man, I have 50%, my wife have 50% of bearing whatever happened. So we thank God for sparing our life up to this moment. That is why I wanted to say something just now before we cut cake. At that 50 years, you can see our picture. We were not opportune to cut cake. We were not opportune to have knowing people, especially like you now, with all that dignity that grace the occasion. But we thank God for everything. Welcome.
Thank you, sir. Sir, please, in a quick word, sir, what advice do you have for the young couples?
Well, the advice I have for them, I think I mentioned some area of it. Patience, forgiveness. If you are guilty of offense to your partner, say very sorry. That sorry will quench everything. So whatever we are doing, like ourselves, we joined, we have the same account, we have everything in common. So there is no difference. The people I owe, then my wife is aware. The people who owe us is aware. So what we have been doing is transparency. Thank you very much.
Thanks, sir. Madam, I know, they said the woman is the neck, and without the neck, the head cannot stay. Sir, man, can you tell us the secret that was able to keep and abide this family for as long as 51 years?
I don't have much to say. The secret my husband said is the secret keep the family.
All right, thank you very much, sir. You can see guests, viewers, you can see how happy they are. That is to tell you that from the one that this marriage was planted or was on the foundation of happiness, and that is why we are here today celebrating them. This is Excellent His TV, still live, still interviewing guests. God bless you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we are still live here at Excellent His TV. As I'm talking to you now, we have come to the climax of this great occasion, of this great event, of our father who has celebrated 50 years in marriage, and as well, coupled with his 72nd birthday that was being celebrated today. And if you look at by my right, you will see some dignitaries who are still having fun, who are still eating, who are still enjoying themselves. That is to tell you how far this event has gone and how good and how interesting this occasion has been. I can tell you, every audience that was here, they were satisfied because they were entertained to the best of my knowledge. And I will tell you, with the artists that was on ground, with men of timber and caliber that were on ground, it was an event that was absolutely wonderful. And I will tell you today, me myself, I learned some lessons that really make me, that teaches me many things about life. And you can see everywhere, talking about security wise, everywhere was secured because there was security on men to ensure that this place is free from violence. I also tell you that this place was a place, or it was a program that is well organized. These are the Able Ladies Club who are still sitting there enjoying themselves, because I can tell you they were well entertained and you can see smile on their face. It was really a wonderful event, and we thank God that this event has actually come to a climax. Until we meet and see again, we remain your humble self, MC Baba K. This is Excellent Ehis TV.